Hey girl, welcome back to my channel. For those who are new, my name is Tria, and this is my 8-day twist out. It lasted so well and was so very moisturized, but now it's wash day. Okay guys, I just washed my hair. This is the Camille Rose Guava Slip Detangling Shampoo. So this, once again, is what I used. I have not applied my conditioner yet, but here is the hair rinsed. Now I'm going to go in with the Guava Slip Detangling Conditioner. Now with my hair being so short, I don't need to apply a lot. Let's see the consistency here. Oh shoot, this is brand new. Let me take the top off. I'm just going to go ahead and pour this. This is the consistency here. This is a very good, ooh, I love a thick conditioner. Ooh, it's hard to get out. This is what it looks like here. Should have taken my rings off, but I am just going to, I need to get my water bottle too, y'all. This was an impromptu, once again, Tria, impromptu video. I knew I had to wash my hair, y'all, but I didn't think I was going to film. But I did, so I'm glad I did too. But I'm just going to get this all in. And I need to start being a little more gentle with my hair. I am being a little rough, but again, this is shorter hair. If my hair was longer, I definitely take the time to detangle, finger detangle first. But y'all, something about this, it's just so hard to squeeze out. So I need to have quite a bit out in my hand. Or darn, just open the top. I hate that about these. But this is plenty. And I don't have any more of my plastic bags to put on my hair. So honey, a Kroger bag it will be. And I need to go grab that. But I'm just getting this all in, massaged in, and then I'm going to get my Denman brush. I need to get me another brush, y'all, but that's how I make sure that the conditioner is well penetrated into the hair. So let me grab that. I thought I had it in here. I had to open this top from the conditioner and squeeze some out, y'all. This stuff is so thick. It is so thick, but I love it, and I love the smell. I don't know how to describe it, but I need to spritz my hair with a little bit of water. My hair dries out really quickly, so I want to get a bag on this. I'm going to let this sit for a minute in here. It says on here to allow to sit 3 to 5 minutes and then rinse, but y'all, for me, and I know I probably should follow these instructions, but usually 3 to 5 minutes to me means 15 to 20, honey. But yep, y'all, this feels so good. So let me grab my cap and then we will rinse and then I will apply the gel. I was going to do a wash and go, but I am, even on short hair, I am a twist out girl. We'll see how the gel does on my hair and we'll go from there. So it'll be a last minute decision. Allow this to sit. The sun's about to go down, so I'm trying to film this with decent light. In the front of our house, it's just not the best natural light. I have my ring light on, but I hope y'all can see that. But all right, y'all, I'll be back. It smells so good. I cannot describe the scent. But for anyone who's tried it, ladies, let me know in the comment section if you like Camille Rose and if you've tried the products. And really, I should be sitting under a dryer. I haven't sat under a dryer, y'all, in like, it's been years, honey. I put a bag on my head and I walk around the house and I pretty much, yeah, leave it on all day and have my satin scarf around it just to kind of trap in some heat. And I promise you, by that night, I may rinse my hair. I know that's probably not good, and it's not where I'm getting the best results either. I need to start following the instructions. So I may leave this on no more than 15 minutes. We'll see how it does. Hope you can capture the color. I'm really happy with the color. It feels amazing. So I have my handy dandy bag, y'all. I'm going to put this on. I usually have a clip, but that's okay. I'm going to tuck it. We're going to allow this to sit for about 15 minutes. I'm going to rinse and then we'll come back and we are going to apply the Camille Rose Curl Maker. So I may actually do a wash and go, but I am a twist out girl, so we'll decide when this time is up, all right? All right, y'all, I'll be right back. Okay, y'all, I'm about to rinse this out. I was just thinking, I always apply leave-in conditioners, and you know how much I love Aunt Jackie's Quench leave-in. I love it. I think I'm just going to rinse out the conditioner. It says it's good for all hair textures, Guava and Kakuta Plum. Detangle and condition. For this wash and go or twist out, I'm going to not use a leave-in this time. Ooh, it kind of makes me nervous. I always use leave-ins, but I'm just going to try this curl maker by itself and see how it goes. So this is just trial and error, but let me know if you've tried these products, y'all, and if you prefer to use it on a twist out or to wash and go. But yeah, okay, now I'm about to rinse this out and we're just going to apply, and I'm thinking I'm leaning toward the twist out. I've moved positions. I'm trying to complete this video before the sun completely sets. So tonight we set our clocks back 1 hour, so trying to hurry up, y'all, and then our Tennessee game comes on tonight, so I got a lot going on. All right, so I've rinsed my hair. Make sure it's a little dry. That's okay. And I have my water bottle here. So we're going to get busy. I need to figure out, I'm in a different location to where I usually film my hair videos. Very few that I have filmed. This is the hair. It feels great. It feels great. I kind of want to do a wash and go, but I'm looking here, y'all, so if I'm not looking right at you, I'm just trying to get a part here. I try to get a side part. Kind of how I'm styling it lately. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see. This is the first time I'm just on the fence on what I want to do. I'm thinking a twist out, y'all, but I don't know. Let's try a wash and go. You know what? Let's try a wash and go. I still want my part. And sometimes on my wash and goes, y'all, if I don't like them, I pretty much turn them into a twist out. I just retwist on second day wash and go hair. But that's what I'll do. So I'm just going to, these little cute clips I have here, I'm just going to start. I should have brought my darn mirror down here, y'all. I can't see. This is how I start styling, okay? And I'll just talk some through a little bit of the twisting or the styling. I'm used to twisting. Y'all, I'm going to end up twisting my hair. Watch. I think I'm going to twist. I'm so indecisive. But anyway, y'all, so I have this parted. Here is the curl maker. I took the top off, I believe. I should have taken my... Y'all should have had all this prepared before I even came on film. What's happening here? Okay, here we go. I'm going to start with that amount. Okay, and I'm just going to massage this into this little section here. Let's see. It's so short, it's kind of gets in my way. Kind of rake this through. And let's see what we're going to do. Wash and go or twist. Looks pretty good. You know what, y'all? I think we're going to go ahead and do a wash and go. And then, like I said, I think I'll do the other tomorrow if I need to. All right. So that's one section. So around here, the nape area, I'm just going to start just getting it, y'all. Because there's really no detangling. It's how short my hair is right here. So I'm just going to rake this through. And sometimes, you know, where's my little brush? Where is it? Oh, right here. So I don't do a whole lot at all, honey. Especially with this length, which I love this length. But I do want to grow my hair out. So that's what it's looking like. Looks pretty good. Looks pretty juicy. Let's see. Let's keep going. I really need another mirror. I can't really see in this viewfinder. That's not enough. My hair is still damp, so just make sure your hair is pretty wet. And that's all I'm doing. I have to take my time on how I apply the gel at the top portion of my hair because I do want a part. But this looks good. Let me use my brush. It feels great. It's pretty. All right, y'all. I'm just going to go on and continue twisting. Oh, goodness. I done messed up my part. I think I want it a little higher anyway. Yeah. Y'all, let me go off camera and get this part together and I'll be back, honey. Girl, I done came back after doing this part and the camera wasn't even filming. But look at my curls, y'all. What do you think? Here's the curls so far. And I got my deep part here, which I wanted. I'll get these side pieces a little later, but this is what we're looking like. And I think I'm gonna go ahead, spritz the back, because it's not a lot of parting to do, but all I'm doing is just raking this product through. I'm just gonna take care of the back of the hair first. Because my hair is so short, it's hard to grab. So I have my water bottle. So I'm just spraying. Ooh, I'm making a mess in here. My husband's gonna be like, what in the world? All right, I'm gonna stop talking and just start applying.
Give me a moment to be sincere. Feeling this way since top of the year. Lately we've been real unsure, unclear. Is it just me? Where do you go when you disappear? Tell me your secrets, you got my ear. Room to assume it's feeding my fears. Don't wanna leave, pull me in closer. Can we start over? Don't want nobody but you. No matter what we go through, keeping it between us two, me and you. Can we survive the distance? Don't know what we're missing, but there is a space between us. I know healing ain't instant, but can we survive the distance? Lifetimes are going like years away. More it will grow the more we delay. I'm just hoping it isn't too late. What can I do? Sorry if it's a little cliche. I know we're supposed to live in the gray. Leave it to chance or leave it to fate. But I'm missing you. Pull me in closer. Can we start over? Don't want nobody but you. Keeping it between us two. No matter what we go through, I stay true.
This is it. I think I've got most of it in. I see it a little frizzy at my part here, and I probably should have taken more time. But I will allow this to dry before I shape it. But I'm just gonna let it do what it do. And I'm gonna let this air dry and see what we're working with. Show you what it looks like on dry hair tomorrow, probably before we go to church. But I'm hoping it turns out, because again, I am a twist out girl, but I like it. It feels so moisturized. Let me show you the back. I think it's really pretty, but I really have the hardest time, y'all, because I did my big chop. I usually do. I don't let anybody else cut my hair, so I cut it, and it is no kind of shape, y'all. It's like fuller up here, it's longer here, shorter here. Once I get my pick and fluff it out, it's always better on the second day hair. But I'm hoping this wash and go does well. A lot of times on shorter hair, it does take me a couple of days to really like the result. The Camille Rose Curl Maker. And this is with marshmallow and agave leaf extract. Sweet defining jelly enriched with soothing marshmallow and agave extracts. But I really heard great things about this, and I know my niece loves it, and it does really well on her hair. Her hair is pretty long. I am growing out my hair. I thought about, like, in my 50s, I always said that I would keep my hair short, but I really did the big chop this time on a whim. I changed my mind in the blink of an eye, okay? So this is my fourth big chop. I was doing a lot with my hair, y'all, with color, not deep conditioning enough, a lot of stuff. Not sleeping with a satin bonnet, not on a satin pillowcase, just sleeping anywhere. And it was unhealthy. So that's really the gist of why I did this fourth big chop. So I'm trying to keep my hair very healthy this time around, but we will see, y'all. But for me, honestly, it's just hair. I have no problem cutting off hair. This is my fourth big chop, so that should say a lot. But y'all, what do you think? What do you think of it? And if you've tried this product, let me know in the comments section. But yeah, so far so good, y'all. I see that the color is still bleeding on my towels, but y'all, looks like my battery's about to die. I'm gonna have to go. But yeah, y'all, this is it. I may touch up some, but we'll see how this turns out tomorrow. But with shorter hair, it's really quick, you know, especially on the wash and goes. With my longer hair, y'all, it took me a while. I try to twist some of the hair around my fingers. I love the coils on the ends. So I do a lot of that with my wash and goes just throughout. But I don't want it to frizz too much. I love frizz, by the way. But for this style, I just really want to see and give an accurate review of this product line. But I love me some Camille Rose. I always have since I did my first big chop. So I am excited to see how the curl maker does. And I think it'll do beautifully on a twist out. I will check back in tomorrow morning or after church and show you the finished product. Good morning, y'all. Happy Sunday. As you can see, honey, I twisted up my hair a few hours after I applied the Camille Rose gel, the styling gel. Honey, I was like, it was just too stuck to my hair. And I meant to get a picture, sorry y'all, but trust me, it looked like I didn't have any length. And for me, I am a twist out girl across the board. I don't care how short my hair is. I will try my best to twist it, okay? So that's what happened last night, y'all. So here it is, dry, dressed for church. And I always have this on hand, my Camille Rose Cocoa Nibs and Honey. I love this. This is one of my favorites. I keep this on hand always. And I like to just apply this not only to my scalp, which I did last night off camera, but I like to put just a little bit in my hand. And I like to massage this into my hair before I start to unravel. Okay, so that's all I'm doing, y'all. And I will take a couple of them down on camera because I am running behind. We need to get out of here. It's been raining and we need to get parking for church, y'all. I do not want to sit in the overflow, but that's okay if we do. I'm going to put a little bit more in. Make sure my fingertips are really coated with the oil. And then I'll start unraveling. But y'all, I love me a good twist out. But this is what the twists look like. I didn't wash anything out. The gel was applied as a wash and go. I just simply took chunks, y'all. I didn't even comb it out or anything or brush it out. I just took it and I started twisting. Simple as that. So let's see how this is going to go. And I'll show you the finished product. And I got to get out of here. So this is twist one. But they look really good. I love the results. But what I could say is this is not a very strong hold gel. I really needed to sit under a dryer, but I didn't. I just allowed it to air dry because we didn't go out last night. After all, we watched the game here. So with that, when I twisted it, it was already plenty of product. So I didn't have to apply anymore. I usually like a stronger gel. I could tell you that right offhand, but my hair feels so moisturized. Looking here too, I have my mirror this time. All right, so I'm going to take some of these out. Just take them out from the front first so I can kind of shape it. And then we move to the back. But I'll continue doing this. I'll just put on some music and y'all can watch me. And then I'll need to fluff it some. It's always better second day. But so far, so good. I love the color. It's not picking up well in here. And it's really rainy, y'all. It's gloomy out. I have my ring light on, but this is what it's looking like so far. And I'll show a close-up at the end. So let me stop talking and start unraveling. And this won't take long at all. And I was told by this girl at church that my hair looks like a cotton ball in a good way. Because as you can see, when I showed you my hair at the beginning of this video, y'all, I can tell right off, I could see flakes. I'm not a fan of flakes, but I love how my hair feels, but we'll see. All right, y'all, I'm going to get off this camera because I don't want my battery to die again. I thought I had this thing charged last night, girl, and didn't. But I'll be right. Okay, y'all, I think I have all of them out. Honey, last week I was at church, girl, and I just knew I had all my twists unraveled. And I was in the car when my husband was driving home from church, and I was just, you know, hand in hair syndrome, honey. So I had my hand in here, and I'm like, girl, you have like 3 twists, right? The crown of my head and the back. One girl's like, I love the definition, but I'm like, I wish you would have told me that twist was in there, honey, and it was a fat twist, okay? But y'all, this is the hair unraveled. And usually, like I said, day 2 hair is my best result. But y'all, this is the hair. Trying to get in as close as possible. I go in with my pick, or you know what, my rat tail comb. down here is we have to go, y'all. But let me show you the back. But I like my hair like this. I do not separate at this length on day one hair. So this is what it's gonna look like. I want it to look really full, almost like she said, like cottony. And she said, yeah, it looks like a cotton ball. And that's what I see. There's no telling how many more big chops are in my future. I have no problem cutting off hair, okay? But I do want to grow it out, and I want to grow it out with dark roots, which is the reason why I colored it this color, because I do, you see a little bit of my hair growing, but I love me some dark roots, okay? This is it, y'all. So I'm gonna get my rat tail. I think it's all unraveled. I'm not gonna separate these curls. Really, my hair is so thick, you're not gonna even see my scalp. But I want it kind of free like this. I may get some edge control and just wipe down. I'm not really a baby hair person, but just to clean up the edges. But this is what it's looking like, y'all, and I'm gonna go with it. I may fluff it in the car, and I'll come back and show you like day 2 hair and day 3 and all that. I'm gonna try to get at least, I'm gonna try to get 6 days out of this at least. Like I said, it is a softer hold, and I'll probably have to retouch this tonight, maybe put a little bit more gel on it and retwist, because I do plan on probably retwisting because it's been raining, and I know when we get back it's going to be a little frizzy, but that's okay because I love frizz. I really do. I'm one of the odd ones. I hear some people that love frizz, but some people want to avoid it, you know. Let me show you the back real quick, y'all. I'll give you a better idea of what it looks like when we get back. This is the back. And here's the other side. And again, I need to kind of, and I don't have to, y'all, we gotta get out of here. I keep saying that. I am really running behind. I should have got up early and filmed this. But y'all, this is it. And my little part is not as defined. Let me look at my mirror. I'll get some gel on here. And this one I need to trim. I get scissor happy too, y'all, but I do need a trim. So I'll get my shears out a little later and trim this. It's a little frizzy here. I didn't grab enough, I think. And I think I probably didn't grab enough of the styling gel here because it's, I like it though. It just looks like your natural hair. It doesn't have to be just down. And I'm not, like I said, the baby hair person. But what do y'all think? Sometimes I'll put a bobby pin right here on both sides. But I like it kind of wild and just kind of do its own thing, you know? But let me know in the comments, guys, what you think. And I'll show you the final result when we get back, because I definitely have to go, okay? I look forward to hearing your comments, y'all, and what you think, and what do you think of Camille Rose products? If you like it, if it works for your hair, do you prefer a softer hold or a stronger hold? But I'm really liking it, though. I'm liking how it turned out. And down here, is it's so short, usually I just spritz this with water and just kind of, you know, use a gel, whatever styling product I have, and this will just automatically curl up. I'm trying to decide if I want to get lined up out back here. I know a lot of the naturals say that's kind of like for guys to do, leave your nape, the hairline alone. So I haven't touched it because my hair is not as short as I thought it would be when I cut it, because I planned on cutting it shorter, but I'm loving this length and it's gonna grow fast. So I'm embracing it, y'all. Let me know what you think, guys. I'll jump back on a little later and show you what it's looking like.